When I was in my 20s, I had an invitation to speak in Germany to a distinguished group of publishers from Europe. It was a meeting that was held in the Frankfurt Book Fair, and that year I became the guest speaker. And because we were dealing with words and books, etc., I developed my thought for that time on the Acts of the Apostles. And it's the Acts of the Apostles that we have today. And I wanted to demonstrate how that the Word of God, and it says the Word of God, kept spreading throughout Europe. And of course, I was giving a talk to European publishers. And it says many times, and this is the thought for you for today, the Word of God spread. That's simple. It comes up about 6 or 7 times in the Acts of the Apostles in one form or another. And it key events. It says at once, and then they had rest after a persecution, and the word of the Lord spread, and many were added to the Lord. You see, when the word of the Lord goes out to the community, something remarkable happens. People get converted. The thought for today is that as you take the word of God, the good news of Jesus Christ, you might be part of a link in a person's life that sees them eventually in the kingdom of Jesus Christ, become Christians, become believers, become sons and daughters of the living God, become followers of Jesus. I could tell you of things that have happened this week with individuals who passed on a tract or passed on a booklet or passed on a book even, wanting to share the love of God in words. Some people, of course, can do that simply by sending them an idea, even this idea, through the internet and different ways, tube, etc. And this is the truth for you today and for me today. This is the thought that you might just take on board. The word of the Lord, the word of God spread. Not man's word, not my word, not my cleverness, not my importance, not because I have been accepted within the church in some peculiar way that I think I am an authority. I'm not an authority. This in Acts of the Apostles, you see that as well, when Peter and John and Paul and Barnabas, they in 2 different cases were wanting to give them glory. And they said, it's not us, it's the word of God. The word of God, stupid, as we used to say. It's the word of God. Only the word of God. And if you can become an instrument. Now, many of us have difficulty in explaining our Christian faith, but we don't have difficulty in sharing a book or a booklet or even a tract, do we? That shouldn't be the difficulty. I know a friend of mine who took some of our yes books. We have a series of yes books that we use for personal invitation. He said he took them and he put them by his front door. And anybody who delivered a parcel or delivered anything, they would get a booklet. As simple as that. Thought for the day, the word of the Lord spread beyond your church. Yes, boy and his Bible. Have a good day.